Hey there, Money Mood Chris here. Hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to earn money online by selling digital products. Okay, I'm going to give you kind of like a basic overview of how all this stuff works, and what I'll do is I'll break this video up into like three basic sections. Right, I'll first off start showing you some results of the members inside a course program and community that teaches people how to earn an income online using digital marketing to sell digital products. As a matter of fact, that's what you're looking at on screen right here, but I'll go into more depth showing you some of those results. Then I'm going to go secondly into showing you two main ways you can go about getting started with selling digital products, right? And including some of the tools that you might need to use. And then lastly, I will show you some of the results that I've been able to get, right? Also going through this, following the training inside the same community that I'm gonna, share with you. And I'll also share at the end like how you can, if you want to get some extra help, right, how you can get my personal phone number, which you can use to call me, text me as often as you need to. We can even jump on Zoom calls, right, if you want to get a little bit of help or some support, I should say, like, getting started selling digital products and stuff like that. Okay, all right, so what you're looking at here are the results of the members of a community called Standing On Business, right, which is a course program and community that teaches regular individuals like you and I how to, get started selling digital products, right? We predominantly use digital marketing to sell digital products, okay? So what you're looking at here, for example, Maisha Perkins, I'm going to be honest, sometimes I hesitate showing her results because those kind of results are not typical. She made 100K, okay, selling digital products, and that was all within the span of 2.5 months. And let me pull up a screenshot of her stand store, which is actually one of the tools that we would be using, to sell our digital products, right? So you can see this is a screenshot of her stand store. March 1st was when she started, and going all the way through to May 18th. Within that little short time frame of roughly 2.5 months, she was able to hit 100K plus in revenue. Okay, and that is one thing that a lot of people inside this community do, right? We'll come in and share results, and it's not to show off, brag, or anything. It's just to show people that it's real, right? And also to motivate members as well, because men lie, women lie, numbers don't, right? People like to see proof. So we got Matthew Jenkins over here as well. He got started with the program back, I want to say sometime around Christmas of 2025. He actually almost quit in the early days, as he always says, right? But he decided to stick with it, follow the training, and now in like 5 months or a little under 6 months, he's gotten to the point where he's able to generate 20K in a month. He did that in the month of May, right? Generated and actually made 3K in a single day as well. So this is his screenshot and proof of his stand store. So this is May 25th, he made 3K, right, which is basically how much he used to make in an entire month at his old 9-to-5 job, right? And then for the month of May 1st, so through May 31st, he was able to hit 23K 608. At the time of this recording, I think he's now across 60K, something like that. So Matt is one of those guys that he's definitely one of the favorites inside them. He's actually an admin now, right? Shaquila Calhoun, she made 1K in 12 days, right? She also, within her first month when she got started, she made 6.5K in her first month. This is her screenshot of her stand store. So we actually teach you how to use two different platforms in here. Beacons is one, Stand Store is the other one. Clearly, Stand Store seems to be a little bit more of a favorite. It's the one I use as well. I prefer that one. And people who get started selling digital products, I always recommend Stand Store to them. So these are Shaquila's results. In her first month, she made, 6,500 roughly speaking, right? And then we've got people doing this here faceless, just like myself, right? So Asia Ali, right, she made 2,600 in a week, right, selling a low ticket product that her own digital product, right? Like I said, that's I'm gonna go, when we get into the part where I show you like the two different ways to go about doing this, I'll go a little bit more in depth about that. But Asia Ali, she made 2,600 in a week, right, selling a low ticket digital product, right? And this is her receipt. I keep saying receipt, or I have a habit of saying receipt, but it's basically a screenshot of her stand store, right? So from May 25th to May 31st, she was able to do that. And this is completely faceless. And I like to emphasize that because I know a lot of people want to get online, learn how to, they want to start earning an income online, right? But the one thing that holds them back from doing it is the fact that they think they have to show their faces, but you absolutely don't, okay? Doshala Hatleo here, she made over 10K with everything that she learned inside of SOB part-time. Faye Nicole, this is her first 5-figure month. This is one of the people that uses, so Beacons is the other platform that we teach you how to sell your digital products on. So this is hers. I'm trying to show a little bit of, yeah, there you go, lifetime sales. She's made over 10K. All right, so it's I'm not gonna bore you to death over here just showing you testimonials, right? Because if we were to, we couldn't possibly go through all of them, right? There's just pages upon India over here. She made 1K in 2 hours, right? Again, this is hers. Let me see. This was all. There's nothing really there to show that it was all in 2 hours, other than the fact that it was done in a single day, right? Even if it took her the whole day to do that, 1K in a single day, that's still pretty impressive, right? Not many 9-to-5 jobs pay that much, right, in a single day. And then I also like to show some of these beginners people here, making, Chanel Stallworth making her first sale. If people just everybody here started from zero, right? Well, maybe some people had a little bit of experience before jumping in here, but bottom line is, if you want to, learn how to, earn money online by selling digital products, this is definitely a community that you want to be in, okay? All right, so as you can see, right, we have pages upon pages upon, well, I should say not pages. Well, we do have pages, but there's testimonial after testimonial after testimonial after testimonial. If I scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see on the bottom right hand side there, you'll see 1 through 30 of 159. Okay, so whether or not this stuff works is not even a question, right? It's just going to be a matter of whether you as an individual are willing to put in the work and do, just follow the simple training that we have in here that will help you get going selling digital products, right? Okay, all right, so let's go into talking about the 2 different ways you can go about doing this, right? So basically, right, if you wanted to sell digital products, you have the harder way, which is if you're starting from scratch as a beginner, right? You can create your own digital product if you want to, okay? Right, you can create, and we have, with the coming of AI and all these different tools that we have, it is very, very, very simple to do these things nowadays, right? It's a lot more simple than it was just as little as 2, 3, 4 years ago, right? There's AI is just making everything so much more simple, right? And we can show you, right, inside this community we have, it's broken up. So Standing on Business is broken up into 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 focuses predominantly on showing you how to sell digital products that are already done for you, okay? So I mentioned there's 2 different ways to go about doing this. You can either create your own digital products, right? So maybe you have your own hobby or skill, or expertise from your professional life, right? Your own knowledge, you can take it and you can take that and package it into a digital product that you can monetize, that you can sell, right? And that is something that part 2 of this program, right? Standing on Business comes with part 1 and part 2. So this is part 2 right here, where it says create your own digital product. That is something that you can learn how to do in there, and of course you can always go figure out how to do this on your own, right? But the good thing about SOB Standing on Business Part 2 is the fact that if you do decide to purchase Standing on Business Part 2, it comes with Part 1 included, okay? So Part 2 is going to show you more so how to create your own digital products, but Part 1, right, part 1 is what we were looking at here. That is the one that is going to provide you with a bunch of done for you digital products, so you do not have to go through the trouble of creating your own, okay? All right, we have a lot of done for you digital products that you can come in here and sell, and as a matter of fact, I can even show you some of them, right? If I go into the classroom section, okay, if I go down here, business courses, healthcare business courses, private label rights. These are all digital products, right? Courses, and PDFs and that come with private label rights and stuff like that, right? Which are already done for you that you can use to learn how to implement what is taught in those courses. And even if you have no interest in doing that, you can sell them to other people who are. So these business courses, right, they actually teach you how to start brick and mortar businesses, okay? And they are, they're courses which are basically digital products that you can learn from yourself or sell them as ready-made, done-for-you digital products to other people, right? So here are some of the digital products that we have in here, right? This one, like you can see, if you want to start your own like virtual assistant business, this will teach you how to do that, right? And you can sell this, okay, independently and separately of the entire program for whatever price you want. And by the way, if you do decide to get started with this Standin On Business, it will serve as a digital product for you, a done for you digital product that you can turn around and resell to others as well. Okay, we've got this 360 photo booth rental, right? That's a business that you can start, again, a digital product that you can sell. It's a course teaching you how to start that business, which you can sell to others. You got Airbnb arbitrage, credit repair agencies, social media management, like all these things that I'm showing you here. I'm not going to read through all of them. If you want to pause the video, you can see them. But all these are different digital products, right? These are all courses, video courses teaching you how to start all these businesses. And even if you have no interest in starting any of them yourself, you can sell them to other people who do have an interest in starting them, right? So these are all done for you digital products that you can sell, okay? And then these are let me show you some of the ones inside, like in the healthcare space. Let's just say you're a healthcare professional. You don't have to be a healthcare professional to to start any of these businesses or sell these digital products, right? But here are some of the ones in here, right? So virtual medical assistant, if you want to start group home, again, I'm not going to read all of them. I'm just going to scroll down if you want to pause at any single moment and see what all is in there, right? You can, if as a healthcare professional, right, you would do really well with your knowledge, expertise, right, selling these digital products right here. So like I said, these are all ebooks, okay? These are courses. The ebooks that we have that are ready for you to sell, right, as digital products are the ones in here in this section where it's with private label rights. So basically you get to customize them, right? You can change the colors, change the fonts, you can take information out, add your own information in, slap your name on it, sell it as your own for 100% profit, okay, right, at whatever price that you see fit. So here are some of the here are some of the ebooks and PDFs, guides that you can sell, right, as digital products, ready for you, done for you, ready for you to sell. So we've got this 120 different digital product ideas. See, a lot of people know that selling digital products online is one of the quickest ways for complete beginners to start earning an income online, but they might not necessarily know what different digital products they want to sell, right? So this is an ebook that gives you 120 different ideas of digital products that you can sell, right? And you can sell that in itself as a digital product, right, to people who want to get those ideas, right? We've got a credit repair ebook here, how to gain 50K falls in 90 days, right? Licensed insurance agents. And again, I won't read them all. You can see, you can pause the video at any moment, right? So all these are done for you ebooks, okay? Done for you ebooks, ready made, that you can customize if you want to, right? And you can sell them, right, ready for you at whatever price that you see fit, okay? Whatever price that you see fit. So all of these, you can take them and sell them separately and independently of this entire entire program, Standin On Business, okay? So those are that. So those are really the two main ways you can go about doing this, right? If you want to create your own, right, you can do that, okay? If you want to create your own, you're gonna have to create your own sales page and all that type stuff, right? And then if you don't want to go through the trouble of creating your own, you can sell other people's other people's digital products that have already been created. Now these ones, they come with master resale rights, right, or private label rights as well, so you can take them and sell them as is, or customize them and sell them. The other thing too is you can sell these, like I said, this still falls under the category of selling done for you ready-made ones. You can sell digital products as an affiliate, okay, whereby you are earning a percentage of the sale, right? So somebody has already gone and done the hard work of creating a digital product, right? You can sell theirs, right? as an affiliate for a percentage of the sale. Okay. And then let's go take a look at some of the tools, right? There's really one major tool that you need to get started, right? Like just from a beginner standpoint, without necessarily going into anything majorly advanced, right? Once you have all these digital products, and inside this program right here, there is training that will show you how to put all these digital products on. It will show you how to put all these digital products on your store. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, the two different platforms that we teach you how to use, right, is one called Standstore and Beacons, right? So there's training in here that will show you how to put these together, right? Like, so you got how to build your store, right? And it's going to be Standstore is one of the platforms. You can check it out, and the other one is Beacons. Like I said, Standstore seems to be more of a favorite. It is, in my estimation, in my opinion, definitely a lot more user friendly than Beacons, and I've had a lot of other people report the same thing, or at least tell me the same thing, right? It's the one I use, is the one that I recommend. Okay, but I can show you what it looks like here. So this is the back end of Standstore right here, right? You would come in here and you would put your stuff together. There's tutorials out there if you want to go look them up, and how showing you how to put this all together. But of course, inside here, right, we have it all. All the training is in here showing you how to put your store together and how to put digital products on your store. Okay, and then how to process payments and all that. That is pretty much the one and only tool that you would probably need when just getting started. Okay, right? Standstore or Beacons, right? You don't need both of them, right? Either one of those two. And there's other alternatives out there, right? Like there's Gumroad and ClickFunnels and System.io. There's countless ones out there, right? But from a beginner standpoint, these are the only two that we basically show you how to get started within over here. Okay, and any one of those two will suffice, right? For someone just getting started, you'll have everything that you need to get going. Okay, so that's it as far as tools go. Like I said, the training in here will show you how to do it, everything step by step, how to put all these different digital products that I showed you, the done for you ones, how to put them on your store. Once you figure that out and you decide to create your own, as we show you how to do as well in Standing on Business Part 2, you would know how to put that on your store as well. Okay, all right. Then lastly, as I promised, as I did say, I would show like some of the results that I've been able to have from promoting various different digital products, like just following the training in here. So $11,331 is about what I've done with this, selling digital products as taught inside this community. So the reason I show you that is, in the event that you do decide that this is something you want to do, and you do want to have my get some support and some help, right? If you do decide to get access to this program, you will get my personal phone number, which you can use to call me, text me as often as you need to. We can get on Zoom calls, like I said, if there's stuff that you don't understand, like maybe like some tech related stuff, but it's really all simple, right? But we can do that, get on Zoom calls, share screens, and I can point you in the right direction, stuff like that. Okay, that's really the only reason I'm showing you, just so you know that, okay, I actually do this myself. So if you do decide to get on board, you will have someone that you can pick up the phone and call and get some support with, So, but if you did want to get started, it's going to be there's going to be links in the description below this video. All right, there's going to be a link to, I guess the first link, right? The first link will be the link to getting started with Standing on Business Part 1, right, which focuses on the done for you digital products. And then if you want to get into Part 2, which also has a bunch of different additional income streams that are not included in Part 1, you can do that as well. So at the time of this recording, right, Part 2, Standing on Business Part 2 normally sells for $347, right? But at the time of this recording, it is currently on sale for $200. Okay, it's currently on sale for $200, and chances are, if you click on the second link in the description below this video for Standing on Business Part 2, that sale might be over. But if you click on it and it takes you to my page, and you just click on the the link for Standing on Business Part 2. If the price is still at 200, great, right? You'll be able to get it at that 200. If not, it'll be back up to its normal price of 347, or maybe some other price, some other possibly lower price if it's on a different sale or something like that. But then Standing on Business Part 1, I normally sell it at $177, right? So if you wanted to get Standing on Business Part 1, you can do that. But at the time of this recording, if I were you, I would get Standing on Business Part 2, because you know, if you're gonna pay $177, you might as well just add that little extra $23 in there to get Part 2, where you'll get everything, because Part 2 does come with Part 1 included. Okay. And if you didn't want to pay for the entire thing up front, we do have payment plans available, right? You can get started on a plan through like Klarna, or what are some of the ones? Yeah, Klarna, Afterpay, Sezzle, Zip, Affirm, right? All the options are there. So if you have any questions, you can also reach out to me directly. You can shoot me a text on Instagram, right? I will have the link to my Instagram profile below in the description below this video. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to reach out. Okay, I'll be glad to respond. Okay, thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I will catch you in my next one.